Over the 11 years that I have been playing this game, I have made hundreds and hundreds of builds. But today, I am going to be counting down the top 10 builds that I have ever built in survival Minecraft. At number 10, we have the Bellagio build. This was my base in Lab Season 2, and unfortunately, it never got finished. It is a super massive, insane recreation of a real life building, and I think that it is one of my greatest feats in this game. But for this video, I have really taken some solid consideration on what I make my top 10 builds be, and the reason I am rating this one so low is that it's just a shell. All it is a massive facade of the Bellagio, and this is what it looks like from the back. Oh goodness, I even tried making a floor. I didn't even finish the floor. I had much bigger plans for this build at the time, but unfortunately I ran out of time. So now we are left with a facade of a giant hotel in the middle of a forest. I definitely set my scopes too high for this build. I think it is really cool, but my favorite part of this build is this button here, which will activate a fountain show in the front of the hotel. Unfortunately, the particles can't be seen from right here. You have to kind of go really close to be able to see all the fireworks, but it looks super cool when you watch it from up close. They really do definitely look like some fountains up front. At number 9, we have Got Drip. Got Drip is one of my shops from Lab Craft Season 2. Inside the shop on the left, we have our fresh drip. Look at these beautiful clothes that you can purchase and wear so that you can have fresh drip. I also sold drip leaves, drip stone, and all the different kinds of drip. I also even have a chair that you can actually sit down in. There's also a wool shop up the stairs. There is a rainbow room. Look at this beautiful rainbow wool. I even have wool facts written on the wall. Wool that is sold in bulk. We even have a sad Jeb on display. He is trapped in there by that single trap door. And then downstairs on the other side, we have a butcher shop where I have a cow hanging from the ceiling. This poor guy. This is where I sold some miscellaneous things like my OG face maps. This shop has so much to look at and so much to see. It even has an alleyway with a ladder that goes up to the rooftop. What the heck is that? Why is there a paper? Up on the rooftop, there is a little building that you can peek inside of. I don't know what the point of that is, maybe just for decoration. A walkway over to a cute little tree. And of course, a bacon and egg graffitied on the diner next door. At number 8, we have my Labcraft Season 1 base, which is just a massive glass, modern looking spaceship looking type of thing. I just fell off the bridge. I think this build has a lot of character. It has a lot of unique things to it. A giant spiral glass mirror going down. My favorite fish named Callan. A furnace room with a super smelter built inside of it. A library with an enchanting table. My bedroom with a closet. My A1YK painting. My 63 diamond pumpkin. There's also a mail system that goes straight to Orange Juice's base way over that way. And who could forget the giant meatball? Oh, this is to hide redstone. I don't know what I was thinking with this. There's a hole in the ceiling where I crashed a plane into the building, and I only did that so that I could elytra out of the ceiling. Yeah, I don't think I've ever told anyone that before. I think that for my first ever mega base that I've ever built in survival Minecraft, I am proud of it. At number 7, I have the Chocolate Factory store. This is another shop from Labcraft Season 2. I built this as Willy Wonka, where I had my chocolate factory, and this is where I sold my chocolate. This is another build based on a real life destination. In real life, this doesn't say the word hole, it says the word love. And I think hole is much funnier. You can actually walk through the hole as an entrance to the shop where I have a bunch of candy dispensers, each one labeled with a different enchanted book. There are so many candy themed decorations like gummy worms in the floor, an enormous gummy bear that opens its mouth, some chocolate guys on a little pedestal, a caramel bar that has been bitten through, and some icing that is spilled out onto the floor. There are a few lovely workers who love their jobs and love to help everybody out at the chocolate factory. There is even a working gumball machine that gives you a random candy. It is complete with an upstairs where we give out free cookies from Cookie Monster himself. There's also some type of alien thing growing in the corner. I have no idea why, but I guess that's there. And we have a Stampy Cat eating some cake at the chocolate bar. And don't forget about our lovely guest, Peter Griffin. What the heck are you doing up there, Crystal? Around the back, we have some billboards, "See Sus, Call Us," and one for the diner as well. I've made many shops in my time, but I think this has got to be one of my all-time favorites. At number 6, we have Lil Bill's Bun Store. Lil Bill's Bun Store is a bakery that is in Spawn Town in Labcraft Season 3. This is one of the more recent builds in this video. The roof is very natural, green, and grassy looking. It even has a little chicken flying in the wind. If we head on inside the bun store, there are some seating areas, bunch of different decorations to look at, a menu up top of all of the different buns you can order, and of course, we have Lil Bill himself. Oh, he's so cute. Lil Bill wants me to press the button, so we will, and we will get ourselves a hot and fresh bun. Delicious. Lil Bill knows how to make the best buns, and if we go back behind into the kitchen area, we go upstairs, it is just a bunch of storage, some books on a bookshelf, a cake, some bread, and a beautiful balcony view in the front. At number 5, I have my island water slides. Now, these water slides are the best water slides that I have ever seen anyone build in Minecraft. They are so fun, so functional, and they also look very nice. You see, the Banana Blaster may be the shortest slide, but it also has the secret functionality of using a boat. You can ride it up an elevator, continue on going down the slide all the way to the bottom. And not only that, there are some stairs up to another level of slide, the Orange Crush, where we have our medium slide, my least favorite of the 3, but still a lot of fun to go down. But if we make our way up the final set of stairs, we will find the Screamin' Strawberry. This is the scariest of the slides. We go up very, very high, get an amazing view of the island from up here, and oh goodness, this is where the nerves start kicking in. Please don't let me die. Oh, and we are safe. And not only are there water slides in this area, there are also a few diving boards. How about we go off the high dive? This is a special occasion, 100th episode. Might as well take some risks here, shall we? Oh! Hey, fish. At number 4, we have David's Restaurant. David's is named after my grandpa Dave, and it was so much fun to base this restaurant off of him. On every side of the seats is a different quote of something that my grandpa has said before. There are paintings on the wall with his face on them. There is a mezzanine up top just like his music store in real life. And not only is this one restaurant on the side, but it is also a buffet. The buffet and the restaurants share the same kitchen, which means they both have separate dining rooms. This one has the all-you-can-eat stuff, the other one is made to order. And now back here is the kitchen that connects the restaurants together. There are a lot of different details back here. A walk-in freezer, some shelves, some ovens, some stoves, and some sinks. There is also a restroom with a nice picture of Peter Griffin, and upstairs where there is judge's room with Nothing. And David's room up on top of the mezzanine, where he has his nice computer desk where he can play some Minecraft, and a beautiful bed that he can use for sleeping. At number 3, we have the Labcraft Season 3 Town Hall. This town hall has beautiful gardens leading up to the entryway and a nice courtyard where people can sit, relax, enjoy the scenery, the nice fountain aesthetic, and even a parrot. This town hall was built by myself and Chili Soup. There is a grand entryway, a black and white checkered floor. It has its very own mailbox, a lab bulletin, a conference room for people to have meetings and also enjoy their lunch. And both Chili and I have our very own offices here. This is my office. There is lots going on here. I had my YouTube comments help decorate it, and I think it turned out very fun. And Chili has actually finished her office as well with a beautiful orange vehicle. I don't know how the heck she got this thing in here, or how she'll get it out, but it is definitely quite interesting. Now, the town hall might be ranked a little bit higher if the basement had been completed, but right now, it is just a bunch of grass. It's gonna be a museum one day, so I'm excited for that day, but for now, the town hall is number 3 on the list. At number 2, we have the Church of Oaken. This build is right down the way from the town hall we just looked at, and oh my goodness, this thing is packed with detail and character. This is where I got married earlier in the season. That was definitely one of my top moments of this Labcraft season and in all of my time playing Minecraft. Such a special occasion has happened in this building, and that gives it some extra points in my heart. And it also contains one of my favorite redstone contraptions I have ever seen anyone build before. If I press this button here, oh, we will get some villager guys to join the reception, and I can just press the button again and bye bye. Chili Soup and I teamed up to build this build as well, and we also wrote an entire Oakenomicon to go along with it. Each page is filled with different verses on life lessons that will help you throughout time. The Oaken Church also has 2 massive doorways that lead to both a cafeteria. Why is there a donkey back here? And on the other side, we have a massive library full of different books, full of wisdom that you can use to learn about how to treat other people and how to live your life in a perfect way. But let's not forget about the upstairs. There is 2 spiral staircases on either side of the church that go up to a top floor where we have a beautiful viewing area. There is a beautiful chandelier up top, a staff that says no climbing, some massive red couches, a giant oaken mustache, and of course, holy water. I can't believe we sacrificed 2 nether stars just for this. Oh my goodness. Each stained glass window on the front and on the sides are all unique designs that correspond to Oaken in some way. I have also spent the time to terraform around the entire church. We have Oaken's signature mustache and hats. There's a lot of bushes, some caverns underneath, and just so much detail to go around. And just one more thing to show you before we head off. Inside of the bush on the back, if you jump inside, you will be bounced up right in place to begin the ceremony. Now, before I show you our number 1 spot, I just want to show a few honorable mentions that just didn't quite make the cut for whatever reason. And the first one is Rod and Richard's Fishin' Things. This build has so much character, and I like to describe this one as if it is alive. It looks like it has been here for many years, has developed over time, has worn down, gotten some holes in the roof, lots of repairs. The green is starting to wear off at the walls, but it is still functional and lived in by Rod and Richard, and they love it to death, and especially Richard, who has hidden a secret within this building. Richard is a true treasure hunter and storyteller. He loves his little secrets, and if you want to know more about this, go ahead and check out my most recent lab video where I explain the entire thing. I love this build so much that it probably would have made the top 10 if I had completed it sooner, but since it is such a new build, I had already had this video planned before I built it, so there you go, an honorable mention. The second build I would like to give an honorable mention to is my color shop. This one is a really cool store. It really plays into the environment. The paintbucket.net spilled paint and turned this place into a rainbow surge of power. I think it is such a unique shop, but it didn't make the top 10 because there isn't much going on in here. It's mostly just chests and rainbowness. I think it's pretty cool, but it doesn't have that much character to it. However, it does have one of my favorite things in the entire world, the concrete maker. Chili and I designed this concrete maker to be bought into with passes. It has even got the greatest concrete award from 2012. It is a flawless design. There is no concrete that is lost, and it is fully AFKable and very quick. One of my favorite things about this store is the exit. Flea designed me an expert solution to make this switch to a soul sand, spit you back up to the top, and dispense you into a porta potty. Oh, that's disgusting. And my final honorable mention is my diner with the black and white checkered tile floor again. It even has armor stands of some of the lab members hidden around the area. There's a menu with instructions on how to buy the different things on the menu, which is basically just saying that if you throw a diamond behind the counter, it will give you 4 stacks of cooked pork chops. Yeah, just on the floor. This is not very sanitary, okay? And if you throw a diamond block instead, it will give you a nice beacon. And if you take off your shoes, you can go behind the counter where I have a hidden secret back here, which is the Good Mythical Morning set. I used this set for 1 episode of my Lab 2 series. Let's talk about that. Alright everyone, are you ready to see my top favorite build I have ever made in my entire 11 years of playing this game? Let's take a look at the number 1 spot. At number 1, I have my cruise ship. This ship, although not completely finished, is my all-time favorite build that I have ever done. It is so massive, there is so much going on, and there is so much to see, so how about we do a quick little speed run showing off everything there is currently here to see on the ship. On the bottom, we have a massive storage system that is automatically sorted into the chests for me. There are also 2 sets of elevators that actually work. Each floor has an ice machine, a vending machine, and a view outside the window. There are also 36 regular hotel rooms, all with a bathroom, a bedroom, and a living area with a bunk bed. If I go down the hallway here, up the stairs, we have our lobby area. There is a photo gallery on the wall. Each picture has a different name along with it. We also have our concierge desk with our BOOs, all so happy to help. You can also exit out these doors here, go out to the front of the ship where there is a basketball court. That also actually works. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And in the back of the photo gallery area, there is a fully functional mini golf course. Each hole is different and themed to a beach area. We had a lot of fun playing this mini golf course in my recent lab episodes, and we have some high scores displayed on the wall. If we take the elevators up a few more floors, on floor 4, we have an empty area. Whoa! This will be something one day, okay? But this is where my suites are. Everybody on the server who wanted one got their very own suite. Each one of them was given the ability to customize their own suite to their liking and have their own mini apartment. But what about me? Where is my room? Well, within these doors here with the guards, we can open it up into my bedroom. My bedroom has diamonds stacked up in the center, a beautiful hot tub, some beautiful trees, a Nintendo Switch, a pool table, a diamond encrusted bed that also actually works. Come on, let me sleep. Yay! Some workout machines so that I stay extra buff, some map art on the wall, and some stairs that go up to my balcony. If I drop down this hole here while walking forward, I will make it to the control room where we can control the ship, talk in the microphone, steer it wherever we would like to go. And finally, on the rooftop of the ship, there is a swimming pool. We will add more up here eventually, and even though this ship is not yet finished, it is by far my favorite build of all time. There is so much to see, so much to do, and so much left to complete, and I hope you guys will join me along the journey of completing this thing and making this entire island look amazing. Now that is all I have to show you all for today's video, but there is a few things I would like to talk to you about. If you didn't notice, this is my 100th video on this channel. That means 100 videos where I have tried to improve something every single time, make my videos better in some way, and thank you all for coming along on this journey with me. 1.6 thousand subscribers is amazing, and I am eternally grateful for each and every one of you who has hit that subscribe button and stuck along with me for the ride. And to all of you who are new on the journey, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And one final note before I end the video, this ship may be my top favorite build of all time thus far, but it is definitely not going to be my favorite build that I ever create, because that is yet to be made.